5 reasons why walking away attracts dumpers. Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about the 5 reasons why walking away attracts dumpers. So the first reason that I want to give on why walking away attracts dumpers is they didn't expect you to give up. So a dumper expects some kind of resistance when they break up with someone. So this means they expect that the person that they are dumping is going to beg, they may plead, or they will try and fight to save the relationship. This is what the dumper expects, especially if this is someone who has dumped people in the past. There is kind of an expectation from them that they think that, oh, this person is going to probably keep on messaging me for a little while. They're going to be trying their best to keep me in their life. However, because you have walked away, because you have been gracious about the breakup, and because you have acted maturely, you will be doing something that they completely didn't expect that you were going to do. You are going to be basically confusing them because you are not behaving in the way that they expected you to behave. So how do you act graciously? How do you act maturely when someone breaks up with you? So the best way to do this, especially if you don't actually want to break up with this person, but you didn't want the breakup, essentially, is you say to them, oh, I think we're really good together. It's a shame that you want to break up with me, but I don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with me. So how about you just reach out to me if you change your mind? And then you go into no contact and you stop speaking with them altogether. This is something that they are not going to expect. They are going to expect you to fight for the relationship. They are going to expect you to beg and plead, especially if they know that you're way more into the relationship than what they were. So if you do this, it will confuse them. And if they want to stop their confusion, they will have to reach out to you and seek your validation. They will have to contact you. They will have to reach out to you if they want to stop this confusion that is inside of them. If you're enjoying the video so far, then please leave a like on it and please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if there's something you'd like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave it down in the comments, or if you have any tips and advice yourself. Thank you so much. So the second reason why walking away attracts dumpers is that it hurts their ego. Now, most people don't like to admit it, but we all believe deep inside of us, sometimes very secretly, that we are special. That's why when you watch things like The Matrix, or if you watch something like Rocky, you can kind of see yourself in that kind of situation. You can see yourself as the one, as Neo. You can see yourself as Rocky Balboa, going the distance with Apollo Creed. We all believe that we have that inside of us. We all believe that we are special. And if you simply walk away from this person that's dumped you and you don't react in the way that they expect you to react, like we talked about in the first point, you're going to make them feel less special. They were expecting you to fight. They were expecting you to beg, to plead, to basically be trying to do all that you can to fix the relationship. But you didn't. You did the exact opposite. You accepted it and you bowed out of their life. Of course, you left the door open for them if they wanted to contact you again. But ultimately, you are hurting their ego because they believe that they are special, just like everybody else. That's why when they broke up with you, you probably felt really bad, like, why are you breaking up with me? Right? We all think that when someone breaks up with us, we think, what? Why are you breaking up with me? I'm great. Why can't you see how great I am? So obviously you don't want to play into your own ego. You want to play into their ego. And you do that by walking away from them and by going into no contact. By doing the thing that they least expect you to do, which in this case is to go into no contact, walk away from them and stop giving them attention by begging and pleading to get the relationship back. You have made them feel less special. So if they want to feel special about themselves again, if they want to feel good about themselves again, they will have to reach out to you, because we all like to believe that if someone felt like they were losing us, that they would fight, that they would try and do all that they can to save the relationship. We don't want to feel like we are losable. We like to feel like we are something that deserves to be fought for. But if you're not fighting for them and they begin to feel less special, if their ego begins to deflate, they will have to reach out to you so they can feel special again, so they can feel good about themselves again. The third reason why walking away attracts dumpers is they will feel your strength. So when you walk away from someone, when you go into no contact, when you vow basically to never contact them again unless they contact you first, it shows self-respect by walking away from a situation where you are no longer being valued and wanted, because that's essentially what happens when someone dumps you. If you try and stick around in that relationship, if you try and fight for the relationship, you're basically displaying to that person that's dumped you that you are willing to stick around in a situation where you're no longer valued or wanted. And obviously you don't want to come across like that. You value and you respect yourself. That is why you have walked away. That is why you're not fighting for the relationship, because you know that there's no point in you sticking around somewhere where you are not wanted. If you do that, if you try to kind of force your way in, if you're trying to be somewhere where you're not wanted, it makes you look weak. And if you want your ex to be attracted to you again, they need to feel your strength. They need to know that you value and you respect yourself. Because no one wants to be with someone who doesn't value and respect themselves. If you walk away from them, if you go into no contact with them, they become attracted to that strength, to that emotional self-control. I highly recommend that you watch this video on 2 reasons why walking away is attractive. So the 4th reason why walking away attracts dumpers is they begin to sense a change in you, and this change to them is very attractive. So let's say in the past you have acted needy, you have acted weak, perhaps you over pursued, perhaps you cared more about the relationship than what they did. If you were acting weak and needy and insecure, if you suddenly walk away from that person, if you suddenly start acting more strong, if you start displaying that self-respect and that strength, they will be able to sense this new change about you, and it will make them feel more attracted to you. Especially if after the breakup you started working on your goals, your dreams, creating a better life for yourself, working on yourself, becoming a better human being. If you start doing that after a breakup, and let's say you haven't been posting on social media, you're not leaving them any breadcrumbs, because that's one of the greatest ways you can get an ex to reach out to you, by not giving them any information about you, by not satisfying their need to find out stuff about you. If you completely go cold on social media and they basically cannot find any information about you, then if they want you back in their life, they will have to contact you. They will start to become curious about you. They'll want to know if you've moved on from the relationship. They'll want to know what you are doing with your life, especially if they do still care about you and they do still love you and find you attractive, because they will want to know what you're doing. They'll want to know what you're up to if you're dating anyone new. But because you're not posting anything on social media and you're no longer interacting with them on social media or in person or via text or messenger, if they want to find out information about you, they will have to contact you directly. So reason number 5, and the last reason why walking away is attractive to dumpers, is the fear that they will lose you completely. So if you stop contacting them, if you go into no contact, if you walk away from them and you stop updating social media on what you're doing, what you're up to, if they start missing you and if they still care, they have to reach out to you, they have to contact you. Because if you are displaying, if you are showing to them that there is absolutely no hope of you returning, because that's what you do when you go into no contact and you walk away, you're basically saying to them, I'm out of here and I'm never coming back, because I don't want to be with someone who's dumped me. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't value me. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't want me there. There's no point me being there. And you show that self-respect, and then you show no signs of actually returning. If they love you, if they're attracted to you, if they still care about you, they will have to reach out to you because they are in fear that they are losing you. They are afraid of losing you. And walking away from someone that's dumped you, going into no contact with someone who has dumped you, is the best way to actually find out where you stand with that person that's dumped you, with that ex. It will become clear exactly on how they feel about you. If they care about you, if they still love you, if they are still attracted to you, they will come back. And if they're not, then they won't come back. And you can move on with your life and find someone 100 times better. Time reveals all. Or more specifically, time and no contact and walking away reveals all. If you would like to get in touch with me personally, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com to get coaching with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.